Today, I'll show you how to make unlimited music and sound effects for free, right on your own computer. I've got 3 different super quick and easy options to do this. 2 are for ComfyUI users, and the last one is for anyone who might be looking for an alternative. Let's go. First up is ComfyUI Sound Lab. The installation is really simple. We got a clean ComfyUI right here. If we go into the Manager tab, Custom Nodes Manager, and just type in Sound Lab with a space, this is what you're going to be installing right here. Just hit the install button. Mine's already installed. And if we click on this link right here, we'll pull up the GitHub page. There's a few things to note. First, it's really only 1 node and then an output node. So 2 nodes total. So it's really quick. These options right here, I actually found a translated version. I will link the translated version in the description below. But all this is, it's telling you to download these models and put them in specific folders. Now, I ignored this completely and it still worked. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, you may need to come to this description here and just download these files and put them into the proper folder. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but it sounds pretty good without it, honestly. So, you know, if you end up taking this route, let me know how it works out for you in the comments. I'd actually be pretty curious to hear about that. But going back to our ComfyUI, once you have Sound Lab installed and you restart your Comfy, this is going to be super easy. You just type in AudioGen. This is the node that does everything. We will also be needing an audio play, and this goes into here, and your setup is done. All we need to now to do is type in our prompt. I'll choose this. You can set your time, let's say 10 seconds, and that's it. Let's hit Q. All right, so that's done. Let's check it out. All right, yeah, not bad for our first try. That took about 23 seconds to generate. So really, really fast. Next up is Stable Audio. Stable Audio has gone through a lot of iterations. And if you try to install any of the older ones, at least for me, they're totally broken. So as of November 2024, this is the current working model. I'm going to give you this link right here. There's some basic instructions. First is download this model from this page and put it into this clip directory, ComfyUI models clip. If you click on this page, I just opened a new tab. The download button is right here. Same thing for this. You're going to open this page. You're going to download the safe tensors file right here, model safe tensors, download here, and then put it into this folder. It may also be worth renaming some of them because they're kind of awkwardly named. Like this is, the default name is model.safetensors, which is not very descriptive, but you could see like they tell you to rename it this. You don't specifically have to use this name, just keep in your mind whatever you name it, because you'll call up this checkpoint in ComfyUI and it just has to match. Then when both of those are downloaded, renamed, and put into the proper folders, there's this audio file, which is an example. You can listen to it if you want. There's also this download button, and I want you to download that file because what we're going to do is we'll drag that example file right into ComfyUI. This is what it looks like. Make sure you go to the clip name, update it to whatever you renamed it. I happen to name mine audio clip. Same thing for the checkpoint, whatever you named it. In my example, I put it in a folder called audio, and then that's it. Just type in your prompt and let's cue this up. Okay, so that just finished. It executed in about 4.65 seconds, and let's hit play and listen to this. Okay, so it's actually a little bit muddled. I've heard it get clearer, and there's 2 ways to solve this. Either just cue it up again and, you know, randomly get a new one, but you can also play with the sampler. The sampler actually does affect the output. I'm not sure what the best one for this specific. I've got it to work well with other music on this sampler, but I haven't tried all of them yet. So play around with that whatever your prompt is and see what you get. So yeah, that's Stable Audio. Let's move on to the next one. And we're going to be using Pinokio, which is a standalone program that kind of houses a bunch of different AIs. And it's really easy to install is the benefit of it. Like ComfyUI is not as easy to install. All you have to do is go to this link, which I'll have in the description, and you hit this download button and then run the application. Let that run and it'll install on its own. Once you install it, the program looks like this. So I have a few installed already over here, but at first this will be blank. If you hit this discover button, you can manually search for all the programs that it supports. It even has some community scripts. We're going to use the verified scripts. We're going to search for Audiocraft. We want the Audiocraft Plus. When you want to install it, you just click this thing right here. You hit download and then another window will pop up and ask you to install it. I already installed it, so I'm not going to do that, but just click that and then ask it to install and it'll start installing right away. It'll say complete and then you come to this page, which is your home page. And I'm going to just click on Audiocraft Plus right here to start it up, and we'll see it start running the script. And once it's done, we will start it up. So the startup script took about 30 seconds and then this window pops up, and this is your Audiocraft Plus interface. We're in the Music Gen tab, which is the default, and we're just gonna type in our prompt right here. You come down to this generate button right here and I said generate. Okay, so that finished and we can hit play. All right, so that is our 10-second clip. The duration is set right here. Oh, and if you want to save your song, just hit this download button right here. I also want to bring your attention to this AudioGen. And AudioGen is more like sound effects, which is really powerful because now you can generate unlimited sound effects right here in Audiocraft. So for example, I'll do something like I'll do a gunfire shootout. I really don't want 10 seconds of that, so let's do like 5 seconds and I'll hit generate. Okay, that just finished. Let's check it out. There we go. The good news is it's local on your own machine, so you can give it unlimited tries, randomize the seed if you want. You could change the prompt as many times as you want. Some quick final thoughts. All three of these methods have similar quality, although stable audio is definitely the fastest of the three. Also, ComfyUI Sound Lab seems to be the most heavy VRAM of all three. I'm running an RTX 4090 and it crashes if I try to get links around 60 seconds. That's an indicator of how much RAM it's using. Between all three, having the ComfyUI interface is a huge benefit if you are doing multiple songs, so that you can queue up like a bunch of them and just leave it, like go to lunch, get a coffee or something, and then come back and listen to a bunch. Whereas the Pinokio version, you can only do one at a time, as far as I know. If you know how to add to the queue in Pinokio, please let me know in the comments, because I'd be really interested to know about that. Audiocraft right now seems to be the one that does longer generations with the decent quality. I've gotten up to 200 seconds of clear audio, and stable audio can go up to 200-300 seconds, and it does it really fast, but I haven't been able to figure out the settings to make like nice clear crisp sound at that high length. They all do well at lower lengths, you know, like 10 seconds, 20-30 seconds. That's it. Go out and have fun creating endless music totally free. But if you don't want to bother with local installs at all, I've got another video on generating audio for free from a bunch of different websites, which I will link somewhere on this page. If you're an AI creative looking to stay up to date with all the latest AI tools, subscribe so you never miss an update, and I will see you in the next one.